The Rocket Man, arriving in the place he once called home, Boston's Fenway Park, where the Yankees are never quite embraced, but where tonight we embrace the best in the business. It's a rivalry that's unsurpassed. The Babe kindled it, and the fire between the Yankees and Red Sox has burned ever since. Tonight, it's lit again with the return of the Rocket to the mound, where he once made history.
Roger Clemens has broken the Major League record.
Now Clemens, the Yankee, is just too shy of 300 wins. From the mound to the booth, another living legend returns to Fenway.
And there's a long drive to deep right.
Kurt Gowdy joins us for the renewal of a grudge match and a battle for first. The Yankees and Red Sox next on Wednesday Night Baseball.
Here's the payoff pitch. Yes, it is. There it goes. It's out of here. 3-2 to bat. Struck him out.
The 0-1 pitch.
Swings.
A liner, Larry's glove into center field.
He did it. He did it. Henry Aaron.
What a special night this should be here at Fenway Park in Boston, where the New York Yankees and Boston Red Sox renew, if you will, hostilities. And high once again every the lineups tonight for Joe Torre's Yankees, who in the last night have gone 2-7. So they need to get some of their guys, like Jason Giambi, hitting number 3, going. Bernie Williams is playing hurt. His left knee is bothering him a little bit. And of course, with Nick Johnson, who was off to a very good start out for now, it looks like 6 weeks. Joe Morgan, this lineup, it's very tough at the top, but they need some of their big guns to get going.
Well, unfortunately for the Yankees, their offense sputtered lately. I mean, they got off to a great start. They were hitting home runs 2 and 3 a game, but now they started to struggle a little bit with their offense. And Tim Wakefield's not the right guy to get out of a slump on. A knuckleball pitcher can be very difficult to hit because the ball dances around. In fact, knuckleball pitchers have been known to put hitters into slumps. So it's not something that you look forward to facing a guy like he's got special talents, and as he gets more experience, he's going to get better.
Pops this up. Last night he hit a homer in the first inning, but against the knuckleballer, that's different. Garcia Perez squeezes it and mashing. And of course, Jeter and Nomar. And he hits it. Well, this is Billy Miller at third. Across to Hillenbrand. And 2 up, 2 down for the knuckleballer, Wakefield.
Jason Giambi's been struggling.
On the left, they come to see me hit a home run.
Well, maybe they came to see Giambi hit a home run. Sends it back, and gone! Not enough knuckle and a lot of pop. And that's one way to bust out of a slump that sees you hitting just above 200, hit a home run at Fenway against the Red Sox. And again, in the first inning, the Yankees
Family producing 3 major leaguers.
not as good as that. Wakefield comes back and strikes out Bernie Williams. Yankees play long ball. Wakefield gets strikeout and enter the Rocket Man to the hill at Fenway. Jason Giambi hit the home run off Tim Wakefield. The Yankees have the lead in the Red Sox. And manager Grady Little coming to bat. They do a little more than just station-to-station baseball. They run, they move the runner over, they take some chances. They got a lot of hard-nosed players. Todd Walker, new second baseman. Kevin Millar, the DH. Billy Miller, the third baseman. Of course, the big boppers, Garcia Perez and Ramirez, hitting 3-4 against the guy that, well, they all know very, very well, although they weren't teammates of this man, Roger Clemens. He had the 298 wins and just 153 losses. 2 more wins, and Roger will be the 21st man in the history of baseball to get to 300, but only the 14th man since the 20th century. 7 of those were names long gone, and this is...
Yeah, he's a great competitor, and he's always had an outstanding work ethic.
Damon has shot that Jeter handles. I mean, you look at him, Kurt and Joe, doesn't he remind you of an old-time guy? I mean, he 7 overall starts. He did lose the 1 playoff game, the much ballyhooed one to Pedro Martinez in 1999, but undefeated in the regular season. Bernie Williams, and you can see him favoring that knee. It had rained here during the afternoon, not hard, but with the soggy turf and the shaky knee. Todd Walker's ball.
Excellent.
Omar Garcia-Pera digs in against Roger Clemens. And he slugs this ball to left center field. Back it goes. Back. Gone! Game on.
Well, Garcia-Pera, that extends his hitting streak. I mean, he's been swinging it back.
Yankees when he hit the home run, the little looper just over the left field wall to give the Yankees the pennant.
Clemens here than an Agatha Christie, no more subplots than an Agatha Christie novel. Millar draws a base on balls. So you suggested it, Joe, that Roger might be, and Joe Torre told me that before the game too.
Times you just see the ball well out of his hands. You can read the pitches quickly, and that's just unusual.
And there goes Millar, and uncontested stolen base. Boston, Kurt, they were never known as the Go-Go Reds,
which is very valuable for him.
Well, here's a guy stealing a base for the first time in 4 years, but Nixon strikes out looking. So 2 Ks for Roger, who's third on that list all time. But John B's homer was solo. No more's homer was duo. 2-1 Boston after 1. Round skills so far.
Well, I have to argue with them because Ichiro to me is by far the superior player of these two.
Well, I don't mean it's superior just as overall. Well, Ichiro's skills in the outfield and the arm.
I mean, he is. Each might talk too much, so calm me down.
Jorge Posada had a long home run last night, but not in this at bat. Garcia-Pera over to Hillenbrand, and there's 2 outs. Just seeing Nomar and Jeter, and I'm not trying to compare them to Terra. The bottom of the first is our scoring thus far. And there's the nutsing. So 2 Ks for Wakefield, including the third out of both of the first 2 innings. 2-1 Red Sox. Here's young Roger Clemens on the hill at Fenway Park, which and swinging at the first pitch is Shea Hillenbrand. And so 1 up, 1 down for the Red Sox. Been swinging a hot bat here for the Red Sox. Miller 4 for 7 with a pair of doubles thus far in this series, but gets a slow dribbler there that Soriano gobbles up easily, and there's 2 outs. Let's go to Roger Clemens here, who is on the verge of something.
He went to Toronto and had 2 20-game seasons, won the Cy Young again.
Mirabelli hits it well, and over the glove of Matsui. Here comes the throw in, and the number 9 hitter of the Red Sox, Mirabelli with a double.
So now he goes to the Yankees. He has another Cy Young Award season.
Yeah, good point, Chris. He will. He will.
Popped up by Johnny Damon. Soriano back. Mondesi in. Soriano gets it. And we played 2 innings. And the Red Sox lead the Yankees 2-1. Martinez have more strikeouts in a Red Sox uniform than Tim Wakefield. That was kind of an eye-opener when I saw that. Mondesi with the walk. How about Louis Tiant when he was here? Huh? Kurt?
The whirling dervish.
I look like that, huh? What do you think? Skinny, long hair, Louis? Here it is. And being in the park for those games. Although Joe broke everybody's heart. Now here's one that Wakefield bounces past Mirabelli. It's going to happen.
Well, it happened here, I think, because he was worried about Mondesi at first base. They pitched out on the first pitch, and then he comes and he doesn't stop. He just kind of continues his motion. He's trying to trick most people have, is that if you stay close, you can beat him.
Now Soriano stayed close, hits that one into center field. Mondesi being waved around. And we got a tie game at 2-2.
And that shows again why he is such a good hitter. He waited and he waited. He fouled off a couple of pitches, and Wakefield made a mistake. He got the ball up a little bit to the plate.
2-2 to Jeter. John who homered on deck. Derek waits this one out but gets under it. Coming on, Johnny Damon makes the catch. Soriano back to first. You know, we're so many memories of you here, Kurt, with Ted Williams. I know with 2 out.
He walked down the street.
Yeah.
There goes the runner, Soriano, and that time he gets in there. So Soriano with 2 outs, moving. For Alfonso, that is
Pull it foul. But that's what a knuckleball does. It moves late. Oh, beautiful pitch.
and it moved late into the strike zone, and Wakefield has ended all 3 innings with a punch out. We're tied at 2 heading to the bottom of the 3rd. Deep. And Walker up the middle with a base hit, so Todd is on twice. We have more baseball tonight as we go out west.
Argument every day, he said.
That'll be door number 4, one of the numbers retired here. We just saw Roger pitching Nomar a little differently that time. Posada grabs it, and there is 1 out. You know, we Roger now. All right, on the precipice of 300 up. He busted both of those guys, didn't he? The name you brought up, Joe, earlier, he said, here's Eddie Matthews, so excited. We get 2 outs. There's a ground ball to third. The chill has come back, huh?
Worst winter they ever had up here.
Yeah, talk to my left knee about it. Posada's throw is a whirly bird into center field. Millar, though, will get the stolen base. So the hey, wait a minute. We just put up. He had his first stolen.
He might have slipped out of his hand.
Well, maybe
not going to let you on.
Maybe next time. See, I tell you what, I've just flubbed. So, Kurt, can we get a professional in here to call play-by-play? You want to do the next?
Yeah, I'll call somebody. And then, no, can I?
You're in. You're in.